Hi guys, just thought I'd make a video for today. I'm breaking the rules here, not even making them every Monday, but also making them throughout the week, because sometimes it's just faster to show you. Okay, so if you're watching this, I have marked your measurement assignments finally. So if you head into the Dropbox, you can find a mark for your Unit 4 volume and surface area assignment. So I just marked it out of 5, right or wrong, and I gave you some feedback. Just FYI, some people's feedback is in the form of an audio file or a video file, or some people I just typed stuff in, depending on what kind of feedback you needed. So when you check your feedback, if you can't read it or listen to it, then let me know, because if there's like a weird file type, I don't know what they are, but you can let me know. And basically, like if we just check the marks thing here, I just put your mark in for the strand D jump measurement stuff as a 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, like whatever you got out of 5. And you should know that it doesn't impact your mark. So if you got like 3 out of 5 and you're like, oh my God, I got 60% and I just made one tiny mistake. No, you didn't really. I just put that mark there. It doesn't mean anything. Your marks for the measurement part of this are coming from the final measurement test. So that's the thing that matters. This was just for some feedback. So don't worry about it. If you got a 3 out of 5, I'm not counting that at all, because that's not really a fair mark, considering like you could have just made 2 super minor errors. Basically, you just want to look at the feedback it gave you. So who cares about the number? Just look at, oh, what did I do wrong? And then if you haven't done the final measurement test yet, then maybe you'll not make that same mistake again. Okay, I still have to go back. Some people emailed me and said, oh, miss, I fixed up my Unit 3 assignment, because there was a lot of people that got 60s or whatever, and some people hadn't done it yet. So I still have to go in and mark those. So I'm going to do that soon. I just wanted to get the on-time things done first. Okay, there's been like 100 million emails going around for EQAO and stuff, and I will be mailing EQAO letters home today, so you'll get some information in the mail. If you're an out-of-board student, like Ottawa, etc., I haven't nailed down all your dates yet, so EQAO for out-of-board students, can you please check your email, because I'm going to start emailing you about EQAO stuff, and just make sure the teacher at your school has touched base with you about when you're writing EQAO. Okie dokie. I'm also going to start an EQAO, which had this idea, I think it's the best idea ever, frequently asked questions page. I'm going to call it EQAO and final exam frequently asked questions. So for example, somebody today asked if what materials you need to bring to EQAO. So I'm going to start posting on here what people have been asking me through email. And I'm going to post that file. Where's a good spot? I'll post it in the culminating. I'll post it in a bunch of modules. I'll just post it everywhere. And I might post it on the home page. I don't know, maybe over here in the news plates so it doesn't move. Yeah, I think I might do that. Just so you can always check there for updates on EQAO final exam stuff in case you're freaking out. Okay, so let's go over the content. So we want to finish up measurement. So only 11 people have submitted the final measurement assignment. So get that done. So your final assignment here, and you submit it to the Dropbox. Someone emailed me. The PDF works way better. The Word one has odd things happening. So use that. Complete it, take a picture of it, send it in. And then you're moving on to geometry, which I'm going to open up right now, I think. Let's do it. Boom, it's visible. So you got reviewing angles. FYI, there's like so much Geometer Sketchpad in this unit. So I just made a video on how you can download that software for free if you don't have it already. And I'm not sure how it will work for out-of-board students, so if you run into any problems, let me know, because I can always just share the file with you, I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then I made a practice video on a warm-up video on some angle concepts that you should know. And then there's some Sketchpad stuff. If you're having trouble doing the sketchpad things, it's not a requirement that you know how to use this program. It's just for investigations. So if you're fine with just watching this angle concept video, you're welcome to do that. And then it goes into reviewing angles. So it reviews some concepts that you learned in grade 7 and 8 again. An online glossary that may or may not work, but I think we will define them throughout the unit, so it's not going to matter. And you can just go through this and figure out which ones goes in the blanks, check your answer, blah, blah. Okay. And then I made some more practice questions that are not for marks, but if you just want to check like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this in years. So it's just some extra practice questions. I'll show you. So it's like all these things. I think though I might change that because I put like, you can email me your answers or upload them to the practice Dropbox thing. I might also post the answers. So if you just want to check them yourself, I may do that too. So whatever works best for you. If you want me to check them, you to check them, or whatever. And then we move on to interior angles in this unit. So there's a bunch of this. There's that video on it and an investigation. Then we have an assignment on interior angles that you can submit to the Dropbox. And then we move on to exterior angles, like that, exterior angles, and an assignment, which is a video solution for the answer. And then we go into parallel lines, and then the final assignment. So that's the plan. So there's a bunch of sketchpad stuff and also videos and practice questions. So anyways, yeah. And then the final assignment is actually a test online. And that's it. So geometry is pretty short, so I'll get the checklist up. I haven't done that yet, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. But yes, Unit 5 is now open, so if you want to start it. One more clarification too, I got asked this today, culminating assignments. For your culminating assignment, you're only required to submit this one. The one that says MPM 1D culminating task or culminating assignment. I called it two different things as usual. So I'll just open this up for you. So it's got one question on each from each unit, and it's worth 4 marks each. So you just need to complete those and submit them. And then someone was just saying, I don't understand why I have to submit these. They have answers, but you don't. They're just practice. These are practice assignments that you can complete. So unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, these are just actually extra practice things. You don't even have to do them at all if you don't want to. They have all the answers. They're just purely for practice. The more you practice in math, the better. Even if you're like, oh, I know everything, I don't need to practice. Practicing is always better. And you're trying to hand these in by Friday, June the 14th. Well, this. Okay, so those are a bunch of things that you could be working on. And as always, if you need anything, just send me an email. I haven't responded to a couple of people's emails about, there's just questions about if they're on track or not. So I'll get back to you guys ASAP. Okay, have a great day, and hopefully you're able to start geometry soon and try to get the final measurement assignment done.